Welcome to Inside of the Trailer for this edition of What the Fuck is a Pirate? But first, a message from the sponsors called Highway Robbery. Yes, Highway Robbery. See this soda? I didn't pay for it. I hijacked a Walmart truck out in the Mojave Desert and I stole it all. Oops. Pirate coming through.
Freshly clean pirate.
A freshly washed, sexy pirate. And I'm freshly shaved, see? Oh yeah. See, what other homeless person do you know that can stay well groomed like this? No one! Just me! Well, you too. But because I nag you to death.
You didn't have to nag me for a shower today. I totally wanted a shower.
And so on this edition of What the Fuck is a Pirate? Well, that should be a new series. What the fuck is a pirate? But it would never make it past the censorship Nazi boards of America. Otherwise known as... Wait, what are those agencies called? Fuck those motherfuckers. I don't care. I figured today we should do our list of what we have to do laundry, you know, and then maybe some hedge trimming. And then tomorrow, since we don't have to go anywhere, we can work together and do lawn maintenance and maybe let the tent dry out.
That's a good idea.
Cool. Awesome. So,
You'll have to remind me of that again later.
Yeah, I know.
You know, brain thing.
I was going to leave those food ingredients inside and I can make biscuits maybe tonight.
Okay, but maybe not the vanilla.
Oh, not the vanilla.
I don't want that to get wasted on things. $20-something. $22 bottle of vanilla, damn it.
Yeah. So, we could do this live, but I was like, oh, fuck yeah, let's just record the shit, you know? We get nice high-resolution video this way. Better than normal, actually. When we're doing it live, it's not so high-quality video.
Indeed.
Uh-oh. Am I in your way again?
Probably. Eventually.
So on the whole what a pirate thing is, it's not a person that wears funny hats and peg legs, okay? Pirates is a new class of humans. We come and we go as the times need us, and right now, during, climate chaos and overpopulation and all that bullshit, pirates are desperately needed in the world. We help in the unauthorized acquisitions and redistribution of goods so that they don't pool up into these big monstrous piles that we call corporations and billionaires. So the more billionaires you have, the more likely you are to have pirates. That's just the way the world works, you know what I'm saying? But to be more precise, us pirates, we're basically independently owned and operated agents of chaos because, all agents of chaos are independently owned and operated. I mean, doesn't that make sense? Makes sense to me. Are you getting out of here?
I'm gonna go in.
Are you making like a
Bye,
tree?
then.
Making like a tree and getting out of here?
Yep.
Hey, come on! That was a Back to the
I'm
Future
making
reference.
Like a tree and buzzing off.
That's a Back to the Future reference for all those young folks out there. And I pretty much just said what the point of this whole thing was. You know what I'm saying? So if you're wanting to be that's why we're structuring Shangloo the way it is, because we're promoting the chaos. I know it looks like a nice, well thought out government, which that part is, but the whole point of the government is to cultivate constructive chaos. If you can't control chaos, then it's just not chaos no more, right? So what you do is you create the playing field and you put a firm boundary between chaos and order. And then you draw from that super concentrated pool of chaos and you recruit from it to get your pirate class that for one reinvents things, does things their own way, while also benefiting society as a whole. See, you don't have to let chaos destroy everything. You can use the chaos. You can play with it. You can manipulate it. And that is what pirates are. We are the practitioners and the manipulators and the instigators of the chaos in a world gone mad. That's pretty much that's it. Or it's just a bunch of people that said, fuck this shit, we're out. One of those two things. It's one of them. But I invite everybody to sign up for the Pirate Nation of Shangloo. And you got to choose, you see, and that's the whole other part about the whole chaos thing is no one's going to shoehorn you into anything and say, oh, you're a scientist or you're a homeless tweaker or whatever. No, we're going to create this playing field, which means everybody starts off at zero from birth, and where we set the zero. That's the whole manipulating of the chaos, because in pure chaos, some fucknut retard is born to a billionaire and they grow up and they have all this power, but they use it for their own sick and retarded things. In Pirate Nation of Shangloo, we recognize that's what the normal path of chaos is, and we divert it, we channel it, we change it, and we create this level playing field to where you have to earn your way in life. You have to prove yourself. You have to go through the fire. And if you don't do that, you're just a civilian. And that's what I'm like trying to say is, even the civilians are welcome in Shangloo. We need you civilians, you know. Things need done. We need people, computer programmers and rocket scientists and non-chaos operators. It's a part of that, making that boundary line. Oh God, my thing went out. Oh, we're fucked. It's game over, man. Game over. But you can be a civilian in Shangloo, which means you're not participating in government. You're doing your own thing. It really means you're a part of the chaos. If you're a civilian, you're not really for or against anything. You just want to have a little bit of whatever it is you want to have. And you might not care much about the greater civilization or anything like that. Whatever. Maybe you want to have your own restaurant. Maybe you want to work in a factory. Maybe you want to start up a new factory. You come to Shangloo. We got a spot for you. And for all you that want to help change the world, well, you sign up for the Shangloo militia, and you'll learn from old daddy fucking Plisken Warlord over here on how to be a lord of the chaos and how to make it do things for you. All right? So there's many levels, you know. There can only be one warlord, right? So not very many. And you know how you get to be the warlord? You got to fight. You got to fight and get shot at and go to war. You got to do war. You got to be war. If you want to be elected, if you want to be on the Council of 100, guess what? You got to do all the same things. Because you have to prove yourself. It's time to show and prove, motherfuckers. No more bragging. The fucking millennials out there, man. They think they can just pretend to be something, and then if they squawk loud enough, everybody's got to fucking kiss their ass and tell them that's what they are. No. I don't care about your 32nd gender. Neither is anybody else. Because you're ugly. But that's off the topic. The whole point is the nation of Shangloo has room for everybody, unless you're a scumbag, and then you're going to get some public beatings followed by maybe some exile or execution if you keep pushing the fucking bullshit on us. See, there's positive and negative chaos, folks. A rapist, that's negative chaos. We execute those people here in Shangloo. Alright? If you're robbing your poor neighbor to take the few pennies they have stored away, you're a negative chaos force. We catch you, we beat you. You do it again, the punishments increase. But if you're positive chaos, you open up a new restaurant or you make a new widget factory, you're contributing to the positive progression of our human species. We reward that. You get money, you get a nation that's safe for you to live on, for your kids to play outside, and in schools where you don't have school shooters and shit like that. You get benefits, right? You can be a part of that. You don't have to be in the Council of 100. You don't have to be a citizen. You don't have to be any of that. You can be a regular civilian. Alright? No harm, no foul. You just got to recognize that this is how Shangloo is structured. Bitch about it all you want. It ain't going to change anything until you pick up a gun and fucking start, you know, fighting for your nation and being a part of your nation. That's the whole thing. The people who choose to be a part of their nation, they pass the screening, they survive the wars, they run for the Council of 100. If people like you, you get elected. And you better have some ideas to put into play, because this is not a do-nothing government. We're very proactive here in Shangloo. So if somebody comes along, some new motherfucker, and they're like, they survive their enlistment period and they get out and they're like, hey, there's some shit that's fucked up I want to deal with. We're here to listen, and if we like your ideas, we're going to do that shit. Not 5 years from now, not 10 years from now, not 3 months from now. No, you're going to put out your budget and we're going to be like, let's do this shit, man. Let's do that. You know? So, I hope that helps clarify what the fuck a pirate is. And you guys all go forth and practice your chaos, and you show us what you got. Like you know, like that cartoon show with Pickle Rick and the big heads in the sky, and they're like, show us what you got. Like that. See? It's time now. Do now. Alright? So, put on your big boy panties and get out there and show us what you got.